All right, here we go. So this mathematician did something else. Let's just take a look at number 1. You get 15 seconds. Take a look. Look at how they figured the problem out. Okay, turn, talk to a partner. Okay, wrap up your ideas. Sit down so people can see. 3, 2, 1. Eyes up, please. Okay, so we already know that mathematicians look for numbers, pictures, words. Okay, so, and labels. Let's go a little bit deeper though. How is the mathematician using these numbers, the pictures, and the words? Are all of them working together to make sense and come to an accurate answer? Or, I don't know. Let's see. Tell me, what did you share? What did you share? What did you share? I see the same hands. London, what did you all talk about?
We talk about, we see the number sentence.
Okay. And what about the number sentence? Use your words.
They said they did 1, 2, and 8 and got 4.
Okay, so you're actually looking at the words down here. What do you think these words go with? What are they talking about? What is it? What are these words actually describing? Were you guys able to figure that out?
No.
No, not yet. Okay, what else did you talk about, Giovanni?
That they have some pictures and they have lots of labels.
They have pictures and they have lots of labels.
So we know now what the labels give us like a clue, so we know what they're talking about.
Okay, so these labels do give you a clue as to what this mathematician is talking about. Which labels are you looking at in particular? I see you. Sit on your bottom, please.
It says like 58 miles, 34 miles, and it says school, and it says highway.
Ah, okay. So let's go ahead and just talk about number 2. Okay. So let's take a look at number 2. Yes, Sarah.
London read it wrong. This is a little minus.
That is a minus.
Minus 9.
This is 12, supposed to be subtract, and then the 8. But let's take a look at it. Yes, Ayana.
On number 1,
Mm-hmm.
This is the way I saw what the person did. On the plus part, I saw the person put 63, and then they had 19, and then they split up the numbers, and then they put the number was too much, so they put the 1 on top of the 6.
What do you mean the number was too much?
The number 19, so they put the 1 on top of the 6.
Okay, so you're talking about this?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Yes, Dewan.
Well, on number 2, well, I know about the number sentence. They said 28 plus 96 plus 58, and then they chopped it up in the middle, and they got 34.
Okay, so we're going to actually talk about this because you said 28, 92, and 58, and then all of those things got split down the middle, and you think that's how they came up with 34? All right, so this brings me back to my point. Are the pictures and the numbers and the words all working together? Hands down, let's look at number 1. So there is a picture, and the picture is labeled. This is 32.
Minus.
No, that's not a minus. This is a 32, and that line means it's supposed to go with this figure. Looks like a girl. So maybe this mathematician was thinking 32 girls and 31 boys and 10 more males, or 9 more females. And these are bigger, so these are probably the parents. Now, one thing we do know that this mathematician did figure out, they figured out this operation right here. Where did this come from? Where did that come from? Kaylon.
It came from how many more people are going to the field trip.
I didn't see how many more people are going to the field trip. I don't see those words. Where did it come from? Isaiah?
Wait, what was the question again?
How did the mathematician know that they're supposed to do addition? Where did that come from?
It came from.
Can we come back to you? Giovanni? How many people, meaning that you're supposed to be counting what?
People are.
How many people, meaning you're supposed to be counting what?
The people.
You should be counting the people. So the number 63 came from the people. And we have 19 parents, and we know that parents are also people. How many tells us that we are actually supposed to add. Okay, most of you did really good with that. Now, take a look at the words. I did 3 plus 9 and got
2.
Well, this is a scratch out. I guess they scratched this out, and I guess they were going to say, what would that be if this was a 1? 12. I did 1 plus 6 plus 1 and got 8. Do we know where this 1, 6 plus 1, where did that come from? What are these words describing? What are they describing, Jocelyn?
They're describing that Giovanni said how many people, so they counted till they put 8 and they added and they added 5.
Okay. Are they describing the picture?
No.
Can I get a signal? Are they describing the picture? Are these words telling us about this picture?
No.
Okay, I see some things that say some of you are not quite sure. And some of you are saying absolutely not. So I see 32, 31, 10, and 19. Are these numbers in this picture being described by these words?
Yes.
No, they're not. I did 3 plus 9. Where do you see 3 plus 9? Where do you see that? Diamond, I'm up here. Where do you see 3 plus 9? The one underneath your eyes up here. Victoria.
I think yes, that is right because it is determined.
Where do you see 3 plus 9? I'm looking for somebody to answer my question. Where do you see 3 plus 9?
Because they had 3. If you look on the calendar, they have 3 plus 9. There's 3 on top and then 9 on the bottom. And then you see.
Okay, stop. So there's 3 up here and 9 up here. So these words are telling you how the mathematician set up the problem. So 3 plus 9, and they got 12. Now they're going to tell you what they did with the 12. Well, that would explain this little scratch out, because there's a 1 up here and a 2 down here. I did 1 plus 6 plus 1 and got 8. Where is that? Ms. Lewis almost pointed to it. Where is it? See, if you're gonna you gotta solve this mystery. What is this mathematician talking about? Where did they put? What is this 1, 6, and 1? Where did it come from? How many of you are not sure? Okay, that's good to know. Where did it come from, Ayana?
The 1 came from the 12.
Okay, so I'm noticing that you all are not sure, but your eyes are not up here.
The 1 came from the 12, and I think they took the 1 away from the 12 because it would have been too much big of a number, because they would have got the wrong answer.
Okay, so Ayana is saying that the 1 came from the, what place value is this? The 1 in the tens place. There's a 1 in the tens place. There's a 6 in the tens place. There's another 1 in the tens place.
And it has this
And they got 8.
addition symbol.
It does have an addition symbol. It says, I came up with 82. So these words are telling you how they did this problem.
And that's also another way you know how you're supposed to add it too.
Okay.